So I've been using both of these tablets extensively for the past little while, and I think I have a pretty good understanding now of what both the M4 iPad Pro and the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra offer. Let me tell you, deciding between these two tablets is no easy feat. Both are exceptional in their own right. That's why in this video, I want to share with you guys how my experience has been using both of these tablets and how it's tied in with my day-to-day workflow. So let's find out which tablet is better suited for you, the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra or the M4 iPad Pro.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall.
How's it going, everyone? My name is RJ, and let's start off by talking about both of these displays. You will not find an iPad with a bigger display than the Tab S9 Ultra. This is a 14.6-inch AMOLED panel that peaks at a max brightness of 930 nits. The display is phenomenal, with a great aspect ratio for watching content, playing back games, and even scrolling large web pages. Considering the screen size, the Tab S9 Ultra is fairly thin and lightweight. Now, I know this tablet gets a lot of heat for having this tiny notch on the front, but quite honestly, it doesn't bother me one bit. I don't even notice it on the regular. Now, the M4 iPad Pro on the other hand is equipped with the new tandem OLED display. It does sport the better resolution, and this thing gets insanely bright, peaking at a max brightness of 1600 nits. I gotta give it up to Apple. They nailed the display on the M4 iPad Pro. It's the best portable display that you can buy on the market, no doubt about it. When comparing both of these displays side by side, the color reproduction, the brightness, and just the overall viewing experience is better on the new M4 iPad Pro. However, from a practical standpoint, the aspect ratio on the Tab S9 Ultra is better suited for watching content. You don't get these annoying big black bars on the top and the bottom of the screen while watching content. If I zoom in on the iPad, a lot of the video does get cut out, so not ideal for watching content. Both the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra and the iPad Pro come with impressive speaker systems that outperform most other tablets on the market. They both feature quad-firing speakers that sound fantastic. However, there are subtle differences. The Tab S9 Ultra provides a slightly better bass response and overall richness in sound, making it a fantastic choice for immersive media experiences. The M4 iPad Pro offers superior clarity and spatial audio capabilities, which does enhance the experience of watching movies and playing games. Now, if you prioritize bass and overall richness in sound, the Tab S9 Ultra may be slightly better. On the other hand, if you value clarity and spatial audio, the iPad Pro might be the better option. Take a listen for yourself. Battery-wise, it's interesting. The Tab S9 Ultra features a massive 11,200 mAh battery. In my day-to-day usage, I can get around 11 hours of continuous usage, which includes activities like browsing, streaming videos, and multitasking. With moderate usage, it'll last me around 3 days on average before I do have to recharge. Thankfully, it does feature 45 watts fast charging, but given the massive size of this battery, it does take a while to charge. iPad Pros have always been known for its efficient battery usage. This includes things like web browsing, video playback, and even video editing. However, the Tab S9 Ultra in my experience does have the slight edge in terms of screen on time. It consistently outperforms the M4 iPad Pro by providing an hour more of screen on time. Whether or not this makes a significant difference really depends upon the kind of user you are. For me, an hour more isn't that significant. Both of these tablets are highly capable when it comes to multitasking, but the advantage does go to the Tab S9 Ultra. The One UI interface supports split-screen multitasking across 3 apps and a floating window, maximizing productivity by running multiple apps simultaneously. This is a seriously well-equipped tablet. You're looking at the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor along with 16GB of RAM, so it does a wonderful job of handling multitasking with ease. I'll give you guys a scenario in which this level of multitasking came in clutch for me. My wife and I are looking to buy a home, and we're mainly looking at pre-construction homes. So to be able to put different visuals of floor plans on the Tab S9 Ultra and compare prices, as well as use the S Pen to screenshot and write down some notes about each house was invaluable. Especially doing all of this on a 14.6-inch display without having to squint was really great. The iPad Pro supports split view and slide over, allowing you to run 2 apps side by side and a third app as a floating window. The recent updates to iPadOS have improved its ability to multitask, but it still operates like a mobile device compared to a desktop environment. This is where Samsung DeX comes in, offering a desktop-like experience with resizable windows, taskbar, and support for an external monitor. This makes the Tab S9 Ultra feel like a versatile tool that can function similarly to a laptop when paired with a keyboard and a mouse. At the end of the day, both tablets offer robust multitasking capabilities. They do, however, cater to different user preferences and needs. The Tab S9 Ultra is ideal for those of you who need a versatile device that emulates a desktop experience. The iPad Pro is best suited for those of you who benefit from the iPad's superior performance and the extensive ecosystem of creative and professional apps. Its multitasking features are improving, but it does remain more mobile focused compared to the Tab S9 Ultra's desktop-like capabilities. Depending on the kind of user you are, a stylus may or may not be important to you. The good news is these tablets do come with a stylus. The Tab S9 Ultra includes the S Pen with your purchase, whereas if you opt to buy an iPad, you have to buy the Apple Pencil separately, which is going to set you back another $129. Both these styluses are great with multiple features on both. However, I will say that the Apple Pencil Pro is the more responsive stylus. The S Pen does have a bit of latency compared to the Apple Pencil Pro. It's not a big deal, but there is a slight millisecond delay that you should be aware of. Basically a slight millisecond delay from when you write on the Tab S9 Ultra and when the writing appears on the display. I will say this though, not many reviewers mention this, but the S Pen doesn't have to be charged to use it. It only needs to be charged to use gestures. Whereas with the Apple Pencil Pro, this thing is a complete dud when it's dead. Here's something about the S Pen that just blew my mind. Both the S Pen and the Tab S9 Ultra are IP68 rated, meaning that they can be submerged underwater and still function perfectly. I recently discovered that you can actually write on the Tab S9 Ultra with the S Pen while it's underwater. It's absolutely mind-blowing. I'm not even sure when you would ever need this, but it's definitely a cool feature to flex to your friends who are iPad users. One thing worth mentioning in this comparison is that Apple products generally receive more accessory support, with a wide range of accessories available for the iPad Pro. This brings us to the sponsor of today's video, ESR. I've got 3 fantastic iPad products to share with you guys that you will absolutely love. First up is the Shift magnetic case. This case is incredibly versatile, allowing you to transform your iPad for any task you have in mind. It offers 6 unique modes and 9 ultra-stable angles, including 6 for viewing and 3 for writing, all thanks to the dual support brackets and the 6 magnetic grooves. It's protective, lightweight, and it ensures that your iPad is always protected. And just in case you aren't convinced, you can even use this thing to stick your iPad to your fridge. For the artists and the note takers out there, ESR has the Paper Feel Magnetic Screen Protector. This screen protector recreates the experience of writing or drawing on paper, providing a professional level drawing surface. It's easy to attach and remove, thanks to its magnetic edges with 3,000 grams of holding force, and it keeps your screen protected while ensuring a smooth and precise experience. If your iPad already has on a tempered glass screen protector, don't worry, this is compatible with tempered glass screen protectors that are less than 0.33 millimeters thick. Lastly, we have the Armorite screen protector. This is the toughest tempered glass on the market, offering military grade protection and ultra hardness. It's perfect for keeping your iPad screen safe from scratches and drops. Plus, the easy 4-step application process makes installation a breeze. I've been using ESR products since the 2018 iPad Pro, so I can definitely vouch for the quality. Everything mentioned in this segment is linked in the description below, and thanks to ESR for sponsoring this video. Okay, so I've never experienced haptics before on a tablet, and while I do love the concept, the implementation leaves much to be desired. The Tab S9 Ultra features a vibration motor that provides haptic feedback, but when not executed properly, it can make the device feel cheap. Unfortunately, this is the case with the Tab S9 Ultra's vibration motors. It sort of feels like a cheap knockoff. So I just have the haptics turned off altogether on this tablet. Interacting with both of these tablets feel great, with fluid animations and smooth navigation. However, the Tab S9 Ultra's animations are slightly less refined compared to the iPad Pro. But I will say this, if you're using a Tab S9 Ultra without an iPad Pro for comparison, you likely won't notice the difference in animation fluidity. But if you do a side-by-side comparison with the iPad Pro, you'll see that the animations and the transitions are a bit smoother on the iPad. Not a deal breaker for me by any means, but some of you out there may take this seriously. Now, if you benchmark both of these tablets, you'll see that the M4 iPad Pro has no competition. However, there isn't a suite of professional apps that fully utilize all of its computing power. Video editing on the iPad Pro is a standout feature, with super fast export speeds and a smooth editing process. But aside from that one specific use case, I don't notice a significant difference in performance during daily usage. Both devices handle gaming at maximum settings beautifully. Just connect to a controller and enjoy the experience. I think we often praise the Apple ecosystem too much for being the best. Recently, Samsung Canada invited me out to Samsung Unpacked, and I got to see the true extent of the Samsung ecosystem. For instance, with QuickShare, you can transfer large 4K files faster than you can with AirDrop. You can even share files with an iPhone user by having them scan a QR code that pops up, something impossible to do with AirDrop when transferring files to an Android user. It gets even better. All of your Samsung devices are interconnected, from your Samsung TV and fridge to your Samsung phone and tablet. You can cast something you're watching on your phone to your Samsung fridge. This to me demonstrates just how comprehensive and advanced the Samsung ecosystem has become, and most of us just aren't aware of it. In my experience, file transfer speeds on the iPad isn't great. Android file transfer works well when connected to a PC or a Mac, and the file management system on the iPad needs a major overhaul. We iPad users have been requesting this improvement for quite a while now, but unfortunately there's been no progress so far. At the end of the day, in this comparison, the Tab S10 Ultra is not that bad at all. Both the Tab S10 Ultra and the M4 iPad Pro are amazing in their own ways as cohesive packages. However, the Tab S10 Ultra offers some advantages, including screen size, price, battery life, charging speeds, file transfer capabilities, and storage options. Ultimately, your choice will depend on what aspects are more important to you, but either device will serve you well. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you guys made it to the end of this video, drop a dolphin emoji down in the comments below and let me know which tablet out of the two you guys would pick and why. Don't forget to check out today's sponsor ESR, some amazing accessories for the iPad Pro. My name is RJ, and that's been my take on both the M4 iPad Pro and the Tab S10 Ultra. I'll catch you guys all in the next one, and don't forget to flex with your tech. No matter which one you pick, you'll be more than satisfied.